Fuck!
Stressing.
You good?
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeet.
All right. Count me in. Count
3, 2, 1, go!
Boom. What's up?
Oh, damn.
Cheers. Cheers.
I'm fucking amped.
I can tell.
I hate being late.
He's gonna Hulk out over here in a second.
Babysitter fucking held me up. All right.
It happens.
It happens. I also gotta set this fucking timer.
Should we start?
Hello. I
We're
am.
good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna wait for
People are
you.
used to it by now.
I was gonna entertain the people with my snake stash while you were doing that, but you got it real fast, so never mind.
Stash rules. Keep it.
Never
Good
mind.
luck for you.
All right, welcome to Necro Electric. My name is Sean D. Skellington. This is my newly colored wife,
It's
Kylie.
so pretty.
Thank you.
It's so pretty.
the old snaky stash over there, Jordan Fernandez.
Hello.
Today we have a very special guest from Copperas Cove, an amazing tattoo artist, Mr. Daniel Kranz.
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 Yes, sir.
I always fuck up names. I was close though.
Fuck it up. It's cool.
All
Dude,
right.
no one's got my name right.
Really?
Ever.
Is it German? What
It's
is
German as shit.
Nice.
It's like it could be a cereal brand.
Kranz.
Sweet.
All right, since it's your first time on the show, we do a thing called Who the Hell Are You? Where we
Right on.
typically play a little game.
I can't wait
I
for this
love this
week's
game.
question.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, I have to think of it though. All right, I got one. I'm going to be the governor of Texas in this one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, so this is how we're going to get to know you.
Okay.
I'm either going to give you a pardon or give you the execution.
For what?
And you got to answer
What do we do?
three questions.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're gonna give us the
Tell me-
questions. Okay.
What you did to get on death row. Tell me your last request, and tell me what you want to eat. So, example, I'm here because I'm too much of a metalhead. My last request, I want to pee in Gwen Stefani's butthole, and I will eat.
That's how you become a ghost.
And I will eat a human hand for dinner.
What on earth just happened?
Okay. Okay.
I turned the air on, but it is hot in here.
Hello, my
Today,
name is
it's not working. Did you
Jordan.
call
It is in
yet?
there. Yeah, this one works.
No, that's part of that one.
I am on death row. I'm on death row for running a middle-aged man in a huge truck off the road, and he died. It was my fault. I wanted to do that today. That's why I'm saying that. He
I was like, that's odd.
because he yeah,
it is.
like he swerved into my lane, and I like had a heart attack, and I was like, man, if I could have magneto powers, whoosh, that's what I would do. Anyway,
Noise when you did it.
yeah, whoosh. My last request is I want Led Zeppelin to play me a personal concert.
Like current
What?
old timer.
Yeah.
Yes, they're still good. They still got it.
He still has the cock pouch, dude.
They still got it. And my last meal, I would like a giant fucking chicken fried steak
That's the hard part.
with gravy and French fries, and then like
Right.
I don't know, a big piece of cheesecake afterwards, so that when I die, you'll have to clean up all my shit.
Executed.
Right.
Done.
Done.
What about you?
Oh gosh. Okay. I'm on death row because I stole a bunch of dead bodies out of coffins.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what'd you do with the bodies?
You don't get to know that.
Oh shit.
And
It
my
gains
last
shit.
request is to spend a whole day with Chino Marino in an appropriate way.
Oh, you're so nice. It's the last thing you do before you die, though, so it doesn't have to be appropriate.
A side note, there's like a bunch of Chino fucking 11 by 17 prints under
Russ
the
gave
counter.
me those.
I was like, what is all this, dude?
Russ gave those to me.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the last one?
What's your last meal?
My last meal. Oh, that's a hard one. Togo sandwich.
What's a Togo sandwich?
Oh my god, you don't even know.
California thing, man.
Hot pastrami, dude.
Hot pastrami in your face. It's so good.
Sorry,
it's unmistakable. If you
Hot
walk into a
pastrami.
Wednesday
Looking up
Ghost.
to us, imagine like fuck yes, like, yes.
pastrami always looks gross to me.
No, this
it's
is
the
like a
best sandwich
special.
you've ever had in your life.
It's a certain
Sounds special.
I don't know why there's no Pogos here.
It's a West Coast.
Someone needs
Okay,
to open one.
I'll have to try it.
I'm gonna fuck this
Okay,
up.
also, why are there no bagel shops here? Is that not a Texas thing? Why are there nowhere
It's not.
to get bagels?
There's,
why?
there's a Noah's Bagel on
I
every
had the
corner
same problem, man.
in
From
California.
Germany, like that shit's like a thing
yeah.
Yeah,
Why is
like-
it not a thing in Texas?
because it's not a thing here.
Because we lack breakfast burritos.
Look, okay, so they're mad at the history of it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meant, some guy dick punched that thing a long time ago. Like a bagel in Germany. He's like, keep this for the king, yeah.
You know what else is a weird thing I noticed in Texas is when you order a breakfast sandwich, they always ask if you want jelly or honey.
Oh, I've never.
Like at Whataburger.
Look,
and stuff.
okay.
They always
I'll
ask if I want
fucking slap
picante.
myself in that. I love
Weird.
jelly and honey like together.
Really?
That's like
Really?
I mean,
Orgy
together it would
mouth.
make sense, but not on my breakfast
Not on your
sandwich.
Not
breakfast
on a
sandwich,
breakfast, like on a piece of toast.
yeah, on a piece of toast or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they always ask me if I want picante, like with my breakfast sandwich or breakfast burrito. And I'm like, no.
Were you eating your mother-in-law's house?
Jeez.
She does not serve salsa. She is Puerto Rican. She does not believe in salsa or seasoning. Thank you very much.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna pardon you because I liked your answers and you're kind of cute. So.
Bullshit! I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Governor sucks face. Oh shit!
pause.
Right at the
You
beginning.
upset the ghost.
Oh, sorry.
They already started.
Governor
Okay.
suck face is
Hold on
good.
one
though.
Not yet,
second.
not yet.
Yeah,
Yes,
hold on.
Time out, time
It's
out.
repairing the file.
We got to do this every single time, otherwise it's
Guys,
not the show.
It's the ghost.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
It's the
haunted
prospector
shit here.
pantsless ghost. I'm telling you, I fucked with him, and now he's taking his dick and everything. It's like, he called me out. Fuck you. Yeah,
All right, so what's your
All right.
answers?
I'm going to fuck this up, dude. Okay, here we go. I'm guilty of going to an art museum naked with a cat and hat and desecrating my own vileness on every painting possible.
Nice.
Sweet.
The second one was...
But did it add to the art or take away from it?
It depends on the viewer.
Okay.
Second one is
Subjective.
your last request.
Last request. God damn it, it's so hard. There's so many. Last request. I think more food will be acquired.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're having a feast.
I'll have a feast.
All right.
Yeah, jelly and honey.
But that's it. Just jelly and
Just
honey.
jelly and honey.
Not on your breakfast
Just-
sandwich.
Just
All
The
right.
last one is what? What was it again?
It was what kind of food?
kind
But
of food. I'm sorry, I'm like a squirrel, dude. I have memory. Kind of food. Well, since I'm got jelly and honey on me, I guess bread at that point.
there you go.
Someone can actually eat.
All the bread.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go. That's my last request. I was like,
All
I want to
bread.
be your meal.
Eat your hand.
Just eat me. This guy's fucking weird, man.
Sweet. All right. Question number 2. What kind of porn do you watch?
God damn it. Dude, I haven't watched porn since 15.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, back then you can masturbate to a car crash at 15. You're cool.
Yeah.
No, fuck it.
Anything.
Whatever. You have to be wizards because that, the internet.
The old J.C. Penney's catalog.
J.C. Penney catalog. All for
Those people are fully clothed.
They got a lingerie section. You kidding me?
So I'm an ultimate foodie. Food Network is my porn. Just like
There you go.
people
Food
cooking
porn.
shit. It's amazing.
See, the problem with that is that I watch it enough to where I'm like, I could do that. I can make that. And then I go to attempt it and it's so awful that, I mean, okay, granted, it tastes good, but it just looks terrible. And I'm like, oh, this is sad.
See, that's why it's magical in porno status because they put a lot of love
Yeah.
and sexual pleasure into making that shit.
Extra creme brulee or whatever.
Yeah, you're
Fold
like,
that
God damn, you're like
cheese.
salivating in the face, like
Fold the
gorgeous out there.
cheese.
Jelly and honey.
Third question. What would you change about your life or pop culture?
Pop culture needs more horror.
More horror?
More. All.
And good horror for sure. Good.
Like it was mainstream back in the 80s?
Yes, absolutely, because that was a renaissance. And
But what counts as good horror? Because sometimes
That's-
you can
you're
watch
right.
it's all subjective.
It's all subjective, right? So I guess that was a biased opinion, but
Well, I don't know. There's some pretty fucking shitty horror movies.
Well, yes, okay, but I'm just saying, like somebody might watch. I don't know.
Like, do you have a favorite
where
horror
to start?
movie?
Where to start?
Yeah, you
Return
gotta
of
get
the
into
Living
Top
Dead.
subgenres.
three. Top
Return
three.
of the Living Dead, Plan 9 from Outer Space, which is not 80s, but I like the
Yeah.
cinematography of it and the idea that you can have some wacky ass zombies and hot chick.
Yeah,
in
what's the
space.
director's name? Fuck.
I don't
Johnny
know.
Depp made a movie about him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Freaking.
Space right now. I'm hitting hard.
Dead Air.
I know. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have been like, "Oh, what's this?" Ed Wood.
Ed Wood.
Ed
Yeah.
I got it.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I still got it.
So if it kept it in 80s, I guess, yeah, Return of the Living Dead. And then I'm looking at this whole wall. I have some favorites in this wall right here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
Well, I mean, if you could make a movie like let's say Evil Dead. Okay, Evil Dead is considered
classic.
it's a classic,
So
but some
beautiful.
people would
Sam
say,
Raimi.
"Oh, it's
$10,000
really
budget.
stupid, or it's really dumb, or it's not blah blah blah. It's not considered horror, whatever." But some people some people do say it.
okay,
So I think it
perfect.
depends.
Perfect. That's what I mean right there. Okay, so like 80s horror had the slide by technique, meaning like anything was possible.
Yeah.
No one had a standard for it. So
A lot of
like,
comedy
a
mixed
lot
in.
of comedy mixed with it. It was still fucking slashy and slicey, and everybody loved it. And it was still iconic to this day. That's why they keep making remakes, you know?
Well, that's also because in the 70s, it was so gory and rapey.
Yes. Very rapey.
Gory and
Ultra
rapey.
Very
realistic.
jelly and honey.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Trip with Teacher. Like, you'll
Yeah,
feel,
I know
you'll
that
feel
one.
so dirty watching
I
this
couldn't
fucking
finish that
movie.
one, man. I was like, you guys are obviously finishing the film. I'm not fucking finishing
Dude,
this
even
film. I'm going to go eat
Clockwork
some
Orange
snacks.
bothers me.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
That
that's
scene in
Malcolm McDowell.
Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah,
Well, the old in and out scene. That's
Yeah.
fucked.
but I wouldn't
But
consider that a horror movie.
That's not
though.
horror. That's just
It's-
Malcolm McDowell getting his
Yeah.
starlight.
Well, and
you know?
Stanley Kubrick, like, when he also, like, he'll put these vile characters in, but he punishes the
Yeah.
characters in every movie.
I mean, like Jack Nicholson, for instance, in The
Yeah.
Shining, that dude was really fucked in that movie. Like, he was really that character. They
I
literally
don't-
made him slash that door 100,000 times, like, until they got it right.
Yeah.
Well, and he psychologically tortured what's her face
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he needed her to be like scared, and she was never the same after that. Like she was.
Well, she left Popeye for him, so she deserved it. It's the only two movies I ever knew that chick from.
Shelley Duvall. That's her name. Shelley
She was
Duvall.
straight up in Popeye. It'd be cool if they did like a splash film. Those two,
Yeah.
like, The Shining. It's like Popeye and The Shining.
I have a confession.
I'll get you, sweet pea.
I don't like Stanley Kubrick's The Shining.
Oh, get the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
outta here.
I
So,
prefer the miniseries because it's okay.
I changed my last
This
request.
is Jordan's
Shut up.
last
I changed my
episode.
last request. I
Hold
changed
on.
it.
Hold
God
on.
damn it.
Listen, I'm a Stephen King fan, and so
Perfect,
when
okay.
I read the book when I was like in high school, and so when I finally saw this miniseries, I was like, oh, this is great because it covers more of what happens while
Yeah.
they're there and how we get it's a very slow burn. Whereas in the movie, it does it's 2 hours and like suddenly he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill everybody, and it's very like fast paced, and to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, technically, that's not correct.
whatever. I
During the
suck.
movie, it's
Actually.
3 months in. It's like
He's 3 months in a Snowden hotel killing.
I guess
everybody.
I like miniseries, and I liked that one.
Well,
so
It's
that's
The
just
Shining
me.
is a
That's
ghost
what
story.
Jordan likes.
that's what I like.
and I stand by every Stanley Kubrick movie. Just
Yes,
publicly
yeah.
announce that. And side fact for Plan 59, that was Bela Lugosi's last movie.
Yes.
And he died halfway through filming it.
Yes.
And then they hired some jackass
Do
that
you
didn't
know?
look like him. And he had to cover, he had to do this with his cape for the rest
Oh,
of the
really?
Do you know how he died?
No.
Guess
How did
how
he
he
die?
died. He was extremely addicted to heroin, and he overdosed on set.
Damn.
I think
I'm
if I was
laughing
the
about
director, I would be
Now-
like, man, fuck you.
Now Bela Lugosi's
Those
gonna
Ed Wood
fucking
was
haunt
all
me for
fucking-
that
Yeah,
one.
he's
That's
probably in
that's
this room
cool, though.
right now.
That's cool. He's like, yeah, you little piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's- yeah.
He's the pantsless ghost.
I'm telling.
Could be.
Fuck it. I'd rather his dick than anybody's.
Boom. So now we know Daniel.
Unfortunately, I'm very sorry.
If you guys haven't checked him out, he's one of my favorite tattoo artists in this
Aw,
central
dude.
Texas area.
Yeah.
You have
Thank you.
impeccable drawing, design, application and color packing skills.
God damn it, dude.
Gonna
I
make
just
him
made
cry.
this guy's dick so hard. Really, like, it's okay, Bella. It's okay.
Because like I look at the work and then I'll look at some of the people that you do the tattoos on and like your shit's so vibrant. I'm like, there's no way that's staying in. But then I go and I see like 6 months later the person that got it.
Yeah.
And it's still fucking. It looks
Man,
fresh.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, dude.
Yeah.
So
What tattoo shop do you work at?
It's Tiki Tattoo Studios.
Okay. And you said that's in Killeen. Is
It's
that
in
in Killeen?
Killeen. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Where was it in Killeen?
It's off Veterans Memorial. So
Hmm.
it's like downtown Old World, Killeen, like where Elvis Presley like used to do a lot of drugs.
Oh. Yeah, I lived there up until
Some hill.
4 months ago. So
they had to move and it was during the ice storm.
I'm very sorry.
And I was
got the
like,
fuck out
I
of
was
there.
like, "Well, I got a truck. I'll go help him. I thought like Killeen was flat. No fucking way, dude.
There's hills.
I get into there and then I'm like trying to go up these hills and we have that flash fucking shit. So,
So,
my truck is just sliding
So
down.
Sean, did you see any snowmen on the way? Because those were
not.
not snowmen. Those were frozen hobos.
Oh, that's
It's fucked
sad.
up. I put little treats in
Yeah.
their hands, like, here you go, bud.
did you have a favorite hobo in
I
Killeen?
did.
Do you have a
I
favorite
named him
hobo?
Carts because he always had this boombox in his cart and he's pantsless. I'm not kidding.
Did you ever see the woman who like she hangs out on
Carrot Top. Was it Carrot Top?
no, she's bald. And she's
Even better.
she's like super loud. You can hear her in your like you're in your car and you can hear her yelling. I can't think of
Okay.
where it was though. I think I
So,
want to it was
I
like
don't-
Fort Hood.
I
It was like
don't
the
really.
exit for Fort Hood is what it was.
But I hear a lot of people yelling all the time. It's usually cries for halts. I'm just drinking coffee. I'm like, oh, you're fucked. It's like gunshots. I'm just like 9mm, 12 gauge.
Yeah, we always got the stuff from Fort Hood. I never heard that in my neighborhood, but we always heard it from Fort Hood. So it was either the helicopters or when they were doing the ammunition tests, and it just sounds like cannons outside, and you're like, "Oh fuck, what's
AKA
happening?"
zombie testing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, at least you guys like
Ammunition test.
you guys had like a sense of security because you have the base there.
Nope.
We were living in East Side San Jose. And we had the same
shit.
shit. We heard guns, shotguns, helicopters.
Yeah,
So,
but
But there's no
just our
military base in San
neighborhood.
Jose.
Sometimes I lay there at night. I'm like, I hope one of those fuckers miss and just hit my house. Thank you. Like,
Blow the
bam.
roof off.
It's had a bad day. Please miss. It's happened. It's totally happened. They have missed and hit people's houses.
Crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, you just hear about the news. You're like, damn.
yeah. After I moved to Killeen, like all my friends would message me randomly and be like, "So, have you been stabbed yet? We haven't heard from you in a while." And I'm like, "No, dude."
It's a sanction. You got to get stabbed when you go there. It's like getting a gift basket.
I guess so.
Look at my stab one. It looks
Initiation.
like a smiley face.
At the DMV. Like, are you really a resident
like
here?
carved in mouse and two eyes. Like beautiful. Take the time, man. Don't go fast.
Yeah.
So I was a tattoo artist for 10 years. I just did neo-traditional stuff.
Dope, man.
And I tattooed in Louisiana and Daly City, right outside
I
of
love
San Francisco.
Neo-Trad, man.
And
Love
then
it.
in Livermore.
Yeah.
So, and I've tattooed in some shitty areas.
Yeah,
So like,
dude.
if Killeen is that rough, do you have any like experiences at your shop?
Where to start? Where do I start?
Most memorable. Go.
That's a good question. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Okay, so most memorable, I had this guy literally walk in with a gun, and it was in his like pant holster. He should have had a cowboy hat, but it was just boxers and his t-shirt. I was like, "You have to leave because your 35 is sticking out, dude." I was very calm about it, and that's what's fucked about me. I was very calm about it. I had my sketchbook like, "Your 35 is sticking out, man." He's like, "Oh man, this ain't gonna do nothing." I was like, "It's gonna shoot your dick off."
Insurance doesn't
You're
cover
gonna
it.
reach for the French fries you thought you bought because you did too much crack tonight, and you're gonna shoot your dick off. he's like, I have to ask you to leave. He wouldn't leave. He would just stand there. So I had to get a gun, and I was like, cock. I was like, look, bud, I'm pretty sober, so this is gonna go pretty bad.
Oh man.
It was pretty. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. Yeah, that was a pretty harsh memory from that place.
Yeah.
That was probably the craziest thing I've had experience in Killeen.
Jeez.
Because you couldn't back down because he's obviously tweaking his mind off. But you
Yeah.
get the casual hobos that come up and pick the ashtray kind of deal. That's it, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then
Lovely.
gunshots in the distance and screaming over here.
Yeah.
I'm selling Killeen, by the way. People should
Yeah.
move here. I like it. It's pretty punk rock, actually. It's pretty punk rock. Yeah, I like the grime.
It really, I mean, it very literally has the wrong side of the tracks in Killeen, which is very funny to me because I only ever went to that part of town like when we had to get our water turned on. Like the water like the utilities department is in that part of town, and so anytime like we'd have to go over there, I was just like, please don't make me go alone. Like I'm really afraid I'm gonna get kidnapped or I'm gonna get shot.
I mean, like
I can't go over there by myself. Like other places are perfectly fine. Like it's safe and you don't have any issues. But I mean, you never know though. That's why Colleen's on the news a lot.
So going back to the horror movie thing, and this goes back to your thing. They should definitely make another horror movie called like Last Town on the Left.
That's Killeen. That's Killeen.
The Last House on the Left, the original one, was one of the first ones that I ever saw when I was little, and I was not. Nobody prepared me for that.
No,
one.
dude.
I've actually never seen it.
It's
Neither have I.
Epic rape fest.
Look, man, I actually have a hard time watching movies like that. I
Yeah.
can't. I was like, dude, I gotta really grind through it. It's like Cannibal Holocaust. You kind of have to grind through it. It's like, oh, you fucking killed the turtle, you fucking shit slice.
Isn't that the worst when they kill the animals?
I was like, I don't care. You chopped that guy's dick off and threw in the river. Just don't kill the turtle, man. God, they didn't do shit.
Didn't they eat the turtle?
They ate the shit out of that thing, and it was all real.
I've only ever heard stuff about it. I've never seen it.
And that movie it's still banned from the States. It's banned from
Yeah, I don't
Italy.
think I'll be
Seriously?
And it was filmed in Italy. and
Wasn't
it
that
was on-
Eli? That wasn't Eli Roth, was it?
No.
No,
it was
he
not
did
Italy.
one.
He did green.
He did Green
something.
Inferno.
Oh, okay. Because it like the images are like similar in my mind, and so that's why I was
Yeah,
getting them
it's
confused.
brutal.
Do you know the last heir of Rockefeller was killed by, or was
Cannibals?
Yeah, they suppose that he was killed by cannibals.
Really?
He was.
Okay, so another confession. That's like my worst fear is being eaten by a cannibal. I can't tell. Like, I love true crime and I will listen to people talk about like, I think it's super fascinating, but the thought of somebody eating me is so
So
fucking
guess what?
scary.
Guess what? This goes back to jelly and honey.
Please.
Kill me, take me.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to be like, guess what? I'm a cannibal. And I would have been like, all right, bye.
I'm too short to be a cannibal.
Wait, what?
Do you have
There's a
a
high
fear
standard.
of like some way you're gonna die? No. No fears. No fears of like how
The way I'm
you're-
gonna die
yeah.
is stupid. My
What?
toaster's gonna explode, and the toast is so sharp it's gonna go through my fucking head. And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, Daniel Kranz died by making toast," and they're still stuck in it. Just keep it. Just keep it.
Yeah, just the thought. Like, I mean, I guess if I was dead, it wouldn't be a big deal, but just the thought of like being in someone's fridge and then them eating me is just like.
Surprised how often it
Got the
happens.
chills.
I forgot what's that fat fucker's name? There's a serial killer. I think he was based in Minnesota. Big fat fuck, something Al or something. But he
Al
basically
Gacy. I'm just making things.
he
up.
was he basically was a meth head, and he had a meth head wife, and they had a kid. And then she ran off with the kid, and he went looking for her.
Shit.
And then he went under a bridge, and he killed 2 prostitutes, some guy that was just fishing near the river,
All
and then
right.
another guy that
I don't
was
know why
just
that was
randomly
funny.
walking down the thing. And he only went to jail for like 6 months because they couldn't prove that it was him. And then he got out, and he had found, like in his interviews, he had found that he liked killing people. And so what he did was he would start killing prostitutes, and then he would chop them up. And he had a barbecue stand that was next to a.
No, shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
Swear to God,
Dude.
Google this shit.
So I heard that.
and he mixed
Hold on,
it
I gotta
with,
find out now.
Yeah, Google it. Meat sandwiches, serial killer. Or human meat sandwiches, serial killer.
This is why I don't.
I'm
eat
gonna
meat
open a
anymore.
barbecue place and call it that.
And
Lucky
then-
Meats.
and he chopped up the humans and then he mixed it all together
Yeah.
and made like prime rib barbecue sandwiches.
He's like Miss Lovitz for like the white trash.
Yeah.
Dude. I fucking love it.
For
Meth-
truckers. He
for
just fed it to
yeah.
truckers.
There's another
Right
story
next to
like
the little
that.
truck stop.
Dude, there's another story like that where there's this trucker speaking, which so all these FBI like case alien file like abduction things, they're actually true in a way because they did get abducted by this trucker who admitted to it by abducting the back of his trailer, dressing as an alien and fucking them for 30 years.
Yeah.
And this guy's just laughing. He's like, "Hey, you're just gay."
Oh my god.
Did you find it?
Yeah, his name is Joseph Roy Metheny.
Nothing, yeah.
He's got nothing in his name.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, he is
He's
from.
a big bad like
Dude.
you remember like how like Todd McFarlane draws like
Yeah.
fat fucks.
Yeah.
That's he's like that. Just
Yeah.
a giant.
That's him.
There he is.
Oh
He
my
looks like the
gosh.
inseminator.
Yeah, yeah. That's
He
what I'm
looks
saying.
like a hamster.
That guy won.
but this dude was 6'7", 450 pounds.
Shut
That guy's
up.
a fucking monster.
That fucking guy would kill people fishing.
God, I'm gonna have nightmares about this
It wasn't
fat
even
fuck
hooker, it was
eating
the
me.
poor old man, like, I finally caught one, and then he cuts his throat.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like in his interview, because I watch this shit like when I'm working. Dude, some of the interviews are crazy, but that guy was nuts. He's like, yeah, I didn't know if he saw it or not. He's like, but I figured I'd just kill him anyways.
He's all like looking at his fake watch. God, is this over yet?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have nightmares now about this man like busting into my room and like eat me alive.
Watch his video; it's gross.
No
I
thanks.
wonder if he did it shirtless.
Probably. We got time for an ad real quick?
I guess so. This episode is brought to you by Skellington Curiosities. Skellington Curiosities is the only oddities and curiosity shop in Waco, Texas, full of clothing, lingerie, accessories, oddities, and everyday curiosities. A spooky vibe 365. Visit us online at skellingtoncuriosities.com.
Boom. And this shit will already be over with by the time it airs, but we have Skellington Market this weekend.
It's just Sunday
Yeah.
from 12 to 4.
Have you guys got to come out for that sometime, man.
Man, we were just talking about that. I'm just booked out crazy right now.
Life
dude.
of a tattoo artist.
How far are you booked out right now?
I keep it pretty simple because, man, it's hard for me to keep up with all that. I don't have a personal assistant, so it's probably till July.
Wow.
Right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you the kind of artist that like you do your consultation and then you draw it the day before?
Absolutely. Because my brain doesn't work any other way.
Yeah.
I've done that whole long-term drawing thing. I'm like, and then I see it last minute. I'm like, shit. You know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna change it.
Yeah, it's so funny because like I've seen so many tattoo artists like they come into it like with so much passion and then when you have to deal with the public,
Yeah.
Sprays you
I watch
down,
it.
man.
I watch it just break everybody
Yeah.
because everybody wants to make everybody so happy. You know what I mean? And like like they'll come in and they'll ask you for a design and you'll design it and they'll love it but if you give them too much time, people are
They'll
just
start to
fucking
hate
bored.
it.
Hey, can you like move the hand like this? And
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, it's like, well, you know, it could be worse. It could be like Bubba Methane, you know, designing them for you.
So what's your least favorite tattoo that you do on a regular basis, and what's your favorite one that you've done?
I don't have any. I have.
You don't have any?
I have some favorites. I think the next one I do is my favorite.
What's your next one?
I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know? You don't know?
No, I always think that way.
Is
I
it
never-
an
I never
affinity
pick a
sign?
favorite. Yeah, infinity death. Just a bunch of fucking Starbucks cops and infinity sign. No, I just always say that. I always say my next one's gonna be because like
Your favorite.
I love all of them. You know, there's like many hours in each and every piece, including painting. So
Yeah.
So there's not a tattoo that you like absolutely loathe doing.
when I first started, yes. I mean that's anybody. Though.
Yeah.
That's anybody. You have the basics that you like bitch about, like man, but then you realize there's also structure in every one of those weird pieces that people get, even the tiniest, weirdest bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always something in it you can learn from it. But I do have favorites, and I do have least favorites. I just don't like saying those out loud.
Yeah.
Probably a
That
good
makes
idea.
sense.
Yeah.
What was your least favorite one that you did?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I worked at a street shop, so day in, day out, it was infinity signs, script,
I want birds going up the shoulder.
I did so many anchors, so many swallows, so many like. That's why the way I paint is the opposite of like of the way I tattooed because traditional I just followed the rules.
P.S. I love your paintings.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I did.
And then so with that stuff, I'm just like. I want to shade without shading, detail no detail, just fun, But it was all like my crowd was all fucking house moms and fucking stupid
I get that
shit.
too. I get
It's good money, but it's
get that too. It's just like it's one of those things where I just really strongly put it out there. This is what I like to do, and this is only what I do.
yeah. Well, you're on a fucking
I don't
next
know about
level
that,
now,
man.
dude. Yeah, like, totally, dude.
I'm just gonna keep stepping up from there. You know,
You, Brandon, and
man, I love Brandon.
what's
dude.
the other guy? He's been blowing up lately. He does a lot of just black and gray, his
Oh,
style
Alexis
stuff.
Rivera.
Alexis, yeah.
Alexis, I love.
Yeah, shout out to all those dudes.
I love those dudes, man. I
You
love
guys
you
are
guys.
like, and then you got Rissa and
Marissa's amazing.
and John from
They're awesome.
Black Rabbit out in Dallas. Those are like all my favorite guys.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
all
watching
great.
all your guys' stuff.
They're all great, man. Every one of them. And Brandon and I go back, way back. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've known him for a long time. He's known me before I tattooed. When I was just doing murals.
Oh, nice.
So that guy's been having. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Shout out.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing tattooing?
10 years.
Tattooing? 10 years?
Yeah.
And before that, you were doing art since
All
you were
kinds.
a little kid.
Yeah, all kinds. I did sculpture for toy companies too.
Yeah, you're like, what kind of? So I know we were talking about that earlier. Like, what kind of sculptures?
It's funny, Sean, you mentioned Todd McFarlane. So, my friend John Cole got me into sculpting with him for Todd McFarlane back in the day. So
Oh, shit.
We did a bunch of Spawn stuff. I would do like hands
Nice.
or heads,
Oh, hell
and he
yeah.
would do like the whole sculpts. One of our sculptures got famous on Toy Magazine. It's a Freddy versus Jason. It's like very famous. It was like, you gotta believe it or not. Like,
Oh,
the
that's
fucking,
cool.
Yeah, it was
That's
fucking
sick.
sick.
That's sick.
I was 17 and 18 and did it to probably like 21.
Oh wow.
So like,
That's badass.
That's
it was
fun.
cool, dude. It was kind of like a dream, man. That guy was cool as fuck, man. He's amazing. He's an amazing artist. I don't know where he's at these days, but
Yeah.
if you watch this, dude, amazing artist. But yeah, to sculpt the hand, he would like, here you go, dude. Here, sculpt these hands for me, like, because he saw I had a sculpting background.
Yeah. One of the hardest things to do.
God.
These fucking hands. You're all thanks, bro.
I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm like, jerking off position. He's like, go to, man. I'm 16. That's all I know.
That takes an astounding amount of patience just to be able to sculpt and get the detail of
That
like
show
the
Face
hands
Off
and
is really hilarious because I had a few buddies on that show, and none of that shit's real.
Yeah.
So, sorry guys.
What do you mean
not.
it's not real? What?
Well, they always make it like, oh, you got 20 minutes to do this. but
Fuck no.
There's no
Oh,
way.
that
No,
part of it. Yeah,
there's
of
no way.
course.
I did special effects and film fucking cast like all that mixture and like baking it and stuff. That takes hours, like hours.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
little foam fairies is what I call them. People look at me like, I'll do this for you. You look
Yeah.
like you're actually doing this, but I'm doing it for you. That's what it is. I wish I had that. I did 407 slipcast mask for a long time, kind of like Don Post kind of stuff.
Nice.
But I wish I still did that stuff. But it takes a lot of time. It's heavy
Yeah.
work, and you can only get good latex during the summer. So.
Really? Why?
Because they're natural. So like the trees
Oh.
are, and now it's like dwindling because of mankind. We fuck shit up.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Mankind, the
Mankind.
wrestler.
That's why there's a lot of gay ghosts now.
I just got this image of Mankind, the wrestler, just like hoarding all the latex. Like, fuck you guys. It's all my latex.
He wouldn't be a luchador, would he?
So what's the end game, man? Do you want to work your way to your own shop? What do you want to do?
Dude, you know it, man. One day, absolutely. I mean, like, sorry guys, but yeah, definitely. I definitely want to open my own shop / gallery, and also open a haunt. I've always wanted to open a haunt.
Yes.
Did
Did you
haunt-
see the haunted houses for sale
The big one in Waco.
on
What the
I-35?
fuck? I've been looking at that place
Yes,
for years.
it's for sale.
It's for it's cheap too, $500,000.
$500K. It could
Oh
be
yeah,
yours.
a lot of
Jesus.
gay ghosts in that one. They'll be my friends. I was like, okay, the only way to ritually break this place in, I got to put like fucking jelly and honey on me and just walk in here nude. All right, guys, take me.
Well, we're trying to turn this place into a spooky central.
I would love for this to
You
be
guys are
like
doing
Halloween Town. Like this entire complex
complex.
looks like a Halloween
Yes.
town.
There's
Yes.
one building available, so you should
Yeah,
you should
there's a
turn
spot
that.
down
It's
You
there.
know
like,
what?
it's like
That's a good idea.
I think it's at least 5,000
It's
square feet. Or
huge.
something.
It's huge.
You could have all three of those.
You guys see
Yeah.
how
things
short I
inside.
am? Shit. Ryan, you're helping out.
We got time for another ad.
Yes. This episode is also brought to you by Mod Ministry. Not my mom. Mod Ministry merch creates for the edgy woman, the kind of woman who works hard but plays much harder, who embraces femininity but tests the societal limits. We are not for the faint of heart. We are bold. We are beautiful. Check out Mod Ministry Etsy page for handmade lingerie. 5-star rated seller since 2014.
Every time you say femininity, I just think of
Femininity.
Mike TM.
Oh yeah.
It's
had
always for
trouble with that one.
femininity.
Femininity.
Crazy.
So where would you open a shop if you could open? Would you stay in Killeen or would you go somewhere else?
So, would not stay in Killeen. But like, it's a good question. It'd probably be Cedar Park or something like that. If I had to stay
That's
in
a good
Texas.
place.
That's near Dallas, right? I mean,
No,
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like right. It's literally Central Texas. People say it's Central Texas, but that's Central Texas. Like it's the
Mm-hmm.
hub, and fairly cheap, believe it or not. It's like really, really nice.
Oh, really?
Or I mean, one day I was even thinking Waco too. So,
There you go.
but
Let's
We-
start Halloween Town.
I'm telling you, man, that's a great idea. I mean,
We need more tattoo shops. Because I was looking
Yeah.
at it the other day and I realized that there's only four tattoo shops.
Is there 4?
Well, there's Embrace the Chaos.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
Clay Hill. There's Infamous.
Yeah.
There's
Waco.
Ink Flow.
Oh yeah.
And then
Not
there's, I think that's it.
There's one across the street from Infamous.
There's one called
It's
Waco
across
something.
the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It used to be right next door. It's where Hype Waco used to be.
Oh, well, I guess I don't know that one,
Yeah.
but
I went in there when we first moved. I got some bats filled in.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
yeah, we just need more tattoo shops here, and we need a lot more tattoo artists. Like it's becoming very.
I did those. I did these bats.
You did.
I did.
Did those bats?
I did.
Not bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
bad.
Those right.
Killed
Those
it,
ones,
dude.
right?
Above Bella.
Yeah.
You hear that, Bella?
Uh-huh.
So I saw this article the other day of a woman. I want to say she's in Brazil that does bad drawing tattoos, and I thought, man, I missed my calling because I would do that in a heartbeat. Like, you want some shitty stick figure? I got you.
Dude,
I
that's the
got
magic of it all
you.
right now. You could do anything and be popular.
It's all about
Have your
application.
niche.
Application.
Yeah.
Yeah, she mostly does these crazy looking cats that I'm just like in love with. I'm like, I want a crazy looking cat on me.
Aw.
Like, that's awesome. So I missed my
What do you think
calling.
the weirdest either spot or design you've done?
Well, I never tattooed dicks or vaginas, any of those things. So.
Have you been asked?
Yes, absolutely.
What about, do you ever get creeper ladies that, like, I used to get, like, older creeper ladies,
Yes.
like, the inner thigh tattoos.
they're like, would you like doing this panther right here?
Yeah.
It's like, would I
told-
like doing the panther right there? Great question of the century, lady. No.
I had, like, a super creepy lady want a viper.
A viper, yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
And
I'd hate to
I
know
told her, I
how
was
that
like,
should
wear
be.
some workout shorts or whatever. Came in, fucking no panties.
She's like,
no
guess
shit.
I
did
guess I
she
gotta
do
take
jazz mount? What the fuck that's called?
jazzercise.
Jazzercise. She's like, viper size.
I just want to be. I would love to have been a fly on the wall for that girl who got the octopus tattooed out of her asshole.
yes.
Like, I don't know. I'm fascinated by the
Sarah
idea of
Fox's
her just
friend,
like
she's-
bent over and this guy like knuckles deep in her ass trying to get that
Yeah.
color in
Yeah.
there.
Anal mechanic, yeah.
Can't imagine how you heal that.
You
Oh
don't.
God, you
It just
don't.
heals. It's the same. So that skin's very interesting because it's technically the same.
Have you-
No,
have you
never.
done- no?
I don't feel like going in someone's butthole.
I don't
very mad at
feel
that.
like
I
it.
wasn't
Hard to
sure.
me, that's like that's your asshole, dude.
Yeah.
And that's looking right. Don't fart, dude. I'm kidding. It's like don't fucking fuck, man. Breast the clown. Oh my god, you're just gonna die. Yeah,
Spreckled.
I can never. Yeah, spreckled. Exactly. That's the word I was looking for. Spreckled.
Gross.
But, yeah, I mean, to each their own, man. I'm like, I mean, so long it looks good and like flows nice. Like that's just cool. You know, it's really awesome. You can make art in anything, really.
I feel like that would be it would be painful first of all, and then the idea of having to like sit down afterwards and like it's just like that's a little bit too much for me.
Afterwards for
It's
48
the,
hours
It's the
would be
same
rough.
skin that's on your lips. It's the
Yeah.
same skin.
Oh.
Fun fact of the day. It's just like, ow,
Fuck her
ow,
up.
why did I feel it here? It's so weird if you, oh my God, I'm not going to go there. Last request change.
Awesome. Well, we're getting towards the midnight hour here. Do you want to do some shout outs?
Do I? Okay, so shout out to Danielle from Don't Eat Beads. She decided that she wanted to gift me this beautiful, beautiful ring, and it's got an owl on it, which is like my ultimate spirit animal, and so I'm super happy. I have like 6 of her rings now, and like 2 sets of her earrings, and I'm super excited about it. So thank you, Danielle,
Does she know
and
you
Don't
got
Eat
it?
Beads. Huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
You said they were hers.
Oh, whatever. She designed them. They're all hers, but they belong to me now.
I'll give a shout out to her husband who still has our car.
Aw, boo! It's Tony.
Not his fault.
It's Tony.
I like Tony.
Yeah.
Tony Boboni.
We bought a car.
Yeah.
I get husband points. I gave up my dream car so she can have her.
So I could
Dream
have a car.
But bam.
Well, you already have your dream truck, so you don't need a dream truck and a dream car.
That's
Hey,
debatable.
I need a dream car. I'm driving an old lady car. Throw one my way.
I'm still waiting. It's been 8 days, and I still don't have my car.
Dude, this is a fun fact about my beautiful little wife here. She is like not patient when it comes to like.
Hey,
Like
I've been
things she's
very
expecting.
patient.
Like if she has a tattoo appointment, like 2 days before her tattoo appointment, she'll be pacing like, man, I can't wait for this fucking tattoo appointment.
It's such
Get
a-
anxious,
in heaven-
it's
okay?
your hype game. Like shit for days. Like, I'll do this. Like, get into it.
And if the artist cancels or removes it like the day before, or the
Oh,
day of,
God.
it's-
Oh,
That really fucks your hype game.
Yeah.
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 She does not.
No.
She's not happy.
There's power in those words. Hype game.
Well,
Keep going.
yeah. So shout out to Jordan for being my hype woman last night while I've got half my hair and I've got the black and I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? Jordan's like, do it.
Well, what's funny is like she did it and I knew it was going to be gorgeous. And then she was like, I don't know about it. I'm just going to go to bed with it wet. Like I can't even look in the mirror. And I was like, whatever. You're the most gorgeous woman on the planet. I can't stand you.
Jordan's
but
a
she
great
did.
hype woman.
But she did it. It looks so good.
Thank
It looks
you.
so good.
I got
love
home at
it.
like 11 or whatever, and like
Yeah.
it's completely dark in our room, and she goes, "What do you think of my hair?"
I think that's
It's
a
not
thing, dude. That's
that
a thing.
dark.
Every time, what do you think of my hair? I
Okay,
can't.
I'm sorry.
what do
When
I
you
think
go
of
from
what?
like bright ass red to like dark black and purple,
Yeah.
like even in the dimly lit room, it's gonna look darker.
You're like, I am the night.
All right, shout outs.
To Brandon Davenport. Thanks, man. And Alexis, you guys are amazing. And shout out to The Last Request.
Yeah.
Do you want to change it real quick?
I changed it so many times this whole
Okay.
time. It's not even
All
fair
right.
anymore at this point.
I mean,
But that's it. That's what I have.
Sweet.
That's it.
What's if they want to look up your work and stuff? What are your Instagram handles?
Daniel Kranz 666.
Nice.
Instagram.
I'll put a link in the description.
Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
And that's it. On Facebook, it's pretty simple. Daniel Kranz, Kranz.
Sweet. And maybe we could talk him, Brandon, and everybody into opening a shop
you
in
guys,
here.
you guys,
Oh,
and
that's
you
funny.
guys should
Sorry.
have a guys'
We've been
night.
actually, Brandon and I talked with that around for a long time. But
Cool.
Do it. Do it.
yeah, he's kind of my bestie. So
Hell yeah. That'd be
Awesome.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
very talented dude.
Sweet.
All those guys are talented at Chaos. All of them. Every one of them. So I guess I'll change the shout out. Shout out to Chaos.
Embrace the chaos. Sweet, man. Well, thanks for coming and kicking it with us,
thank you.
dude.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You
You
guys are
guys-
awesome.
Next time.
Bye.